Welcome to College Sports USA, your channel providing college sports highlights and news all year round.
St. Louis, Mississippi will jump it out of the middle with Charles Bediako. Sold out crowd already very much into it. Drive kick, shot clock at 4. They're already breaking your mold.
That's it, right.
Sears down the lane and knocks this one in. Branch, Mississippi, averaging 10 points to go along with 6 rebounds. And here's one of many multiple presses that'll be applied by Mississippi State. Easy break lob. Shot clock did not reset. Mississippi State got to be aware. That's a strong attack of the basket. Cameron Matthews using that strength down inside. When we were at shoot around today, I think some of you enjoyed Missouri's upset, if you can call it that.
Wow.
Step outside, long three-point attempt, offensive rebound, long shot, long rebound, put back up and in. Gonna hear this cheer an awful lot. Knocked down that time by
Screen, pick and pop, down screens, isolation.
Made that look like a mid-range jump shot. McNair stepping back, and he answers. Only one of the keys, but still, you look at the scoreboard, and we're tied at 10 without Tolu Smith, number 1 in white, doing much. Step back jump shot, and that ends a long drought.
One of those turnovers, he caught it really in no man's land at the free throw line. Probably shouldn't have thrown it to him there.
That's a good no call.
See if you can't get something early in transition if you're Mississippi State.
That's a punch. Jamel Horton Jr. out of Queens, New York.
That's how you drop a transition three-point shot. Move the ball side to side. Do it.
Wow. They're making up the difference. Miller off the side of the iron. Good offensive rebound. Wow. What a putback that time by Nick Pringle. Good rebound again taken by Miller. He averages 9 a game, but Alabama turns it over. Reed Jr. with a 3.
Their three-point shots have come off transition, steal, run. Alabama defense on their heels.
This is big, probably unexpected offense. That's another good no call. Pringle back. He's doing all the hard work getting to the free throw line.
You got to pay it off. My old coach Nolan Richards used to say, son, that's like a turnover if you're not going to make those free throws.
Well, that's the difference in the score right now. No question about it. The number of points that Mississippi State is left on the board, and tonight the biggest lead so far for Alabama, ranked at number 8, 25-17. High arching three-pointer on the way.
A amount of upper body movement for you is what you want. Your power comes from your legs, your wrists, triceps, shoulders. But Paul, what's even more important than that? That's looking at you. So there's a mental aspect to it as well.
Good inbound play, a little bit careless at the defensive end. That's a breakdown you don't see from Mississippi State. Another basket by Clowney, and the lead now is 8. Looked like Alabama's starting to feel a little bit more rhythm and comfort against the swarming defense of Mississippi State.
Things are loosening up slightly.
That is a wild 3, and sometimes...
Boy, both of them actually.
That was a very unusual no call and then call, but Mississippi State will take the added possession. Oh my goodness gracious. Talk about an aggressive take.
Yeah.
And Bradley's going to be fouled at the other end. That's a big 4-point potentially. Drew Timme and Gonzalez.
I've seen.
Shot clock winding down. We talked about the comfort level from Alabama against this defense. They've made 6 of their last 8 shots. And Bradley's been orchestrating most of it, but that is a careless turnover. Not a live ball turnover, mind you, so not the most points that Mississippi State has allowed in a first half so far on the year. Looking for Jeffries. Got to get it in. Jeffries with some space. Step back jumper, three-pointer on the way, and good.
Just a reminder to please like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell.
Clowney among others.
So I think Alabama is okay with saying we're going to foul Tolu Smith. He draws 5 fouls per game. He's got 6 already. 7. That's his 7th of the game. Inside out three-pointer.
As is Javon Quinterly.
And no doubt that played into some of the end of the first half, though, him.
Bradley on the Euro step. Boy, that's a good finish. And you talked about
that time.
Jeffries now, after that spectacular 3, working towards a double-double, 8 points, 10 rebounds. Where Bradley showing some good patience and setting up a teammate.
And remember, a big part of Mississippi State's offense is actually their offensive rebounding. Whew.
Offense, defense, transition, turnovers, free throw line, three-point shooting. Other than that phase of the game, they have been either right there or better than Alabama, the number 8 team in the country. Miller stepping inside, tough finish. Really deep Alabama team. Talking to some of the folks that do their radio, this is the most talented team they've seen in over 20 years. We'll see how it plays out as the season goes. 9 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists for the freshman point guard. One other thought on Brandon Miller. When Chris Jans says that, I love his demeanor, he's great with his teammates, he's always smiling, he makes his teammates better. Kick ahead to Davis and lays it up and in.
Now be careful, that's back-to-back turnovers by Alabama.
Off its feet, Matthews couldn't corral the rebound, and here comes Miller out of the backcourt. You mentioned rebounding, tied for 3rd with the most rebounds in the league. That is a big
pass to Javon Quinterly in the corner for a wide open 3.
So good to see Quinterly back healthy. In, down, deep, off the back of the iron. No, did not use the backboard. McNair with the basket. He's played well off the bench when they needed it because Tolu Smith has been really struggling on the night. Miller, unselfish play. Boy, quick off the floor once again. That's 3.
They're coming back with Mississippi State on their heels. It was his easiest, too.
It was. He could use a few more of those.
Arguably, their best offense, Mississippi State, is this right here. Defend. Get an open look.
More little shake, throws it up and in. Big missed opportunity. Miller, nobody around, throws in a 3.
Boy, you got Brandon Miller could knock down back-to-back 3s.
High dribble, that's too easy. Just as you were, but Jaden Bradley, well, that was a good possession. That was a good shot by Davis. Pulled up, as you say, a little pull and pop. Just came up a little bit. Nice pass, tough catch, very close range. Matthews looking to attack, lays it up. 11 and white on now for Mississippi State. Long three-pointer, good again. Loose and free, up by double digits for most of the back half of this second stanza.
Great
nice pass. Murphy got a piece of that shot from Miller.
Great length with him.
Reed, high arching 3 is good. He's must-have stop. Patience here for Alabama. 7 to shoot. That's a killer. That's a killer right there.
And you do got to recognize, if you are Mississippi State, you got Brandon Miller.
The conference play is going to be awfully good. Tickets available. I think they're still available.
Every Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday is going to be a lot of fun.
Alabama fans who've made the short 90-minute drive over from Tuscaloosa as Sears knocks that one down on the night. Now 12 of 32 from three-point range. It was a battle to begin with.
Sure was.
34-30 at the half. Really enjoyed it, Pat. Happy New Year to you and your family and everybody watching across the SEC network and the ESPN app. And Brandon Miller and the rest of the young stars for Nate Oates.
As usual, thanks for watching and please provide your comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as it helps the channel out.